Candles, fibs, crosses, EMAs. It's the tools of the day trade. Don't be a noob and trade on websites that don't give you BitBoy bonuses. Click the link in the description to get set up on Bybit or Femex and get an insane sign-up bonus for being part of the Bit Squad. Leverage trade responsibly, but do it the right way on Femex or Bybit. Bonus details in the links below.
BitBoy Crypto Morning TA. Good morning, everybody. It's November 3rd, 2021. My name's Piano Matty B. That is Scaramucci's. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets, where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing, all the humble opinion of this piano. Zamboni, bring in the data. The FOMO index has climbed to 76 from yesterday's 73. Bitcoin dominance is at 43.3%. 24-hour volume is at 133 billion. And the overall market cap is 2.74 trillion. An all-time high, don't you know? Give or take 100 million. Now over on the 4-hour chart, we've been watching our textbook breakout and retest play out. Yesterday we said we wanted price action to get above 63.5 and then come back and test 63 at support. So what happened? Well, she got all the way up to 64.2 and then thought to itself, was I supposed to Dusseldorf back to 63 and give him some dad knocks? Yeah, I was. And I should. And she did. We can see all three of these candles closing at 63.1-ish. And as of right now, we have actually dipped slightly below 63. Now, it's fairly important that we close this candle at or around 63 so we can establish 63 as the new floor of support. These wicks are telling me that the bulls are doing their darndest to keep it there while those pesky diaper-eating bears are trying to break it. Hopefully we candlestick these wicks and bounce back up to 63.5. Those wicks, of course, are at the 38% fib retracement level, which is my favorite fib level, because they're so reliable. Consistent and quiet. Now over on the daily, we talked about the Gavotte triangle that was spring-loaded and ready to pop. She's waiting to pop. And pop she did. With a nice breakout and some nice space above the 20. We've been quite insecure when it comes to keeping our distance with the 20. I don't know if it's because we're heading into the winter and people are looking to couple up for the season or what. But I'd like to keep the 20 at some nice, healthy distance. If we relapse into the toxic 20 relationship quagmire, it would be a retest of the 61 level. And I don't care how good her shepherd's pie is. We don't want to go there. We even muse how nice it would be for the MACD to start curling up. And she did, but she's a lagging indicator, so it's nothing we don't already know. I've also read a lot of comments asking me how and why I keep throwing out that 90K level. That's, of course, if they're not asking me if I'm the voice of some Google commercial, which I'm not, but it sounds like I should be. One of the reasons I throw out the 90K, and there's a few, but I'll just give you one for now, is that in a bull flag with a 70% breakout success rate, and hey, I'll take 70%. I mean, I was a solid 70% student. Look at me now. I'm not the voice on the Google commercial. We can take that poll and extrapolate it from the bottom of the flag and Bob's your uncle. And yes, that's a perfect world scenario. But what kind of world do you want to live in? A mediocre world scenario? Has a sleeping giant awoke? And by sleeping giant, I mean Cardano. In the 8 again. They've been dormant for quite some time. A little too long for most. With a project like ADA, the longer it lags behind doing nothing while the other alts pump, the more of a majestic pump it should have. It's like when there's a new kid in class, like a new fun meme coin, and she's the talk of the town. Yes, it's gonna get some attention from the class, but when that shine wears off and the excitement dies down, it's the kids who have been working hard developing utility and expanding use cases that will get invited to all the birthday parties and get all the Valentine's cards in their brown paper bags taped to the front of their desks. And if you see a kid like Ada with a low bag of Valentine cards, don't think it doesn't have any admirers, because it does. And it's a kid you don't want to be chasing, because she'll outrun you when she pops. So make friends with it, because it'll treat you real proper-like. And remember, we'll play on the same game as our psychopathic elected lead. That's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. BitBoy Crypto Morning Tea. What you